Hi, it's Claudia from the Cloth Diaper Library. Today I want to show you how to fit the GroVia All In One diaper. Okay, so this is the GroVia All In One. The first thing you notice immediately is that it's a different setup with the snaps. They don't come around like this. They come around inside and then you snap the front onto the wings. Sometimes people call that side snap. Now, for some people, it isn't a problem. For some people, for some babies, this causes wicking. So, because this is absorbent here, you fold it onto here. Once this gets wet, it can sometimes wick onto this material, even though this is just a polyester, which shouldn't really absorb too much. But if there's just too much liquid, it can wick onto clothing that they wear. It doesn't happen for everyone, but it's something you should consider, especially if you're having a boy that pees a lot in the front. But this can also be a really good thing. So these sides are really stretchy. So if you have a baby that's really wriggly and that just will not sit still or lie down, you can actually snap these before you put it on. Maybe looser, maybe make it looser than you need. So maybe here. Then you take your wriggler and you put them in just like underwear. So this is my dummy. Just put it on like underwear. And it's also good for potty training because they can pull these up themselves. And then either you can just leave them loose if it's not a problem, or you can just adjust afterwards, which will be slightly easier. You can do it when they're standing up. So that's a really good thing. And these do have, I would say, more absorbency than your average sort of potty training pant, because those are only meant to catch sort of the first dribble that comes out, not a full pee. Whereas these ones are have an inside of organic cotton, which is nice if that's important to you. There's not many brands around that use organic cotton, certainly not ones that are available in Canada. So GroVia is one of those, and you have this you can detach with a snap, and then it's sewn in here. Okay, so if you need more absorbency, you can snap this in. And it's a relatively trim fit. It's not the sort of largest size diaper I've seen. They say they fit from 10 to 35 plus pounds. It always depends on the shape of your baby as well. So this one could probably do with the smallest setting. This dummy that I'm using is probably somewhere between 3 months and 6 months of age. And then you put it on similar to other diapers. Usually you have this done before you put it on your baby. Fit it in the underwear crease, pull the tabs up and over, and sort of under in that case almost. And you can have this one tighter if the legs are skinnier or a bit wider, and then you can adjust this one. If it's a skinnier belly, you can have this tighter here. Up and over. Doesn't have to be the same on both sides either. Our bodies aren't always fully symmetrical, so and there we are with the fit, just checking the legs. Yeah, nothing is poking out. So you'll have to make sure that this absorbent material doesn't poke out, because that sometimes can lead to wicking. If there's a piece of clothing stuck in here, that will wick onto that piece of clothing. And just check the back's okay. Yeah, that's fine. And there should be some space in the front. So make sure that you have your tabs over the absorbent cotton, over the insert, and then that will hopefully help avoid that wicking. Although there is still this band here. So this will be a trial and error, I would say. For some people this will work okay, and it won't wick here. For some people it might. You do need to leave a bit of a gap, about 2 fingers, because while it's loose when your baby's lying down, when they sit up, their tummy needs more space. So a couple of negatives about this diaper, I would say, is you need a really solid wash routine, because there is a thick liner attached here. There's actually quite a few layers that your washing machine has to get through to clean this properly, and sometimes I see with used diapers that the dirt sort of collects in the stitching lines here, underneath here, and here. So I would always unsnap this extra one. You just want to give it as much agitation as you can. And also, when you buy these new, you should wash them about 3 to 4 times before you use them. That's what GroVia recommend. What you can do is just use them, but for a shorter time. And the reason is that there's still oils in here from the organic cotton, so it's been taken from the plant, hasn't been processed as heavily. And so there's still oils in here, and oils repel liquid, so they will leak sooner. But if you don't just want to needlessly wash, put a wash on for nothing sort of thing, you can't just, you should always wash them once so that they're clean. And then just change more frequently the first few times that you wear them. Yeah, so that's, you need a solid wash routine with this. You can't tell the condition of the PUL, the waterproof layer out here. If there's a hole or sort of a minor little rip that you cannot see from the outside, you won't be able to look at this. Okay, you cannot see it from here. You would have to cut into this. So it's hard to tell when it's past its prime. And I found it a little bit hard to boost. So it's hard to add more absorbency here without compromising the fit, because it is a really trim diaper, which is a positive if you're looking for that fit and you want to fit into sort of normal clothes, not baggy clothes. It's a nice trim fit, but it can be difficult to add more absorbency here and still get a good fit around the legs. And the other thing I would say is the GroVia make really nice neutral colors if you're not into the screaming rainbows. They have a really nice selection of neutral, calm colors, I would say. Yeah, and that's the GroVia All In One. Right, if you found this video helpful, go check out our channel, subscribe. We'll bring you lots more cloth diaper content. We've got fit videos, problems and solutions, and lots of other cloth diaper-y stuff.